Hello Warriors fans, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss Warriors first-hand news and leave your like to strengthen the channel. Klay Thompson didn't exactly deliver when the Golden State Warriors needed him to. In the final 4 games against the Los Angeles Lakers, Thompson cracked double digits just twice, shooting 25% from the field and 27.7% from beyond the arc. Not being able to rely on the 33-year-old certainly made things difficult for the Dubs in their defeat against LA. Though Thompson was undoubtedly disappointing in the final games of the season, head coach Steve Kerr isn't harping on that. Instead, he's challenging Golden State's number 11 to get to work this summer and evolve as a player. Older players, you get to a certain age, maybe you're banged up, maybe you've had some injuries, you have to adapt, Kerr told The Athletic's Tim Kawakami on the TK show. You have to be aware as an older player that you've gotta evolve. I think that's a big thing for Klay this summer, is really thinking about where he can evolve, how he can get better, without giving up the memory of what was a fantastic second half of the year. It's easy to say, well, his last 3 playoff games, oh man, he shot this or that. He made 300 threes. He shot 41% from the three-point line. He had a Villuva season. But he can get better in other areas. And that will be the basis of my conversations with Klay this summer, when it's time to get back to work. I'm going to really talk to him about some of the things I think he can do to help evolve. Leave your like on this video to keep up to date with everything that happens at Warriors. Thanks. Continuing. Kerr's right, Thompson did have a Villuva season. It was his best scoring year, at 21.9 points per game, since the 2016-17 season, when he averaged 21.5 points each night. He cracked the 40% threshold for three-point percentage, shooting 41.2% from deep this year. The 2022-23 season should be a great building block for Thompson, despite its bitter ending. Jonathan Kuminga unhappy with Warriors' role. Speaking of bitter endings, Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga may reportedly request a trade should he not see an increased role next season. The Athletic's Shams Charania and Anthony Slater broke the story just minutes after Golden State's season came to a close. The Warriors and Kuminga's representatives are expected to discuss his future this offseason, league sources say, Slater and Charania wrote. Golden State will need to decide whether Kuminga will receive a full-time role moving forward, and, if not, league sources say the number 7 pick in the 2021 NBA draft will want to be somewhere he can play more. Steve Kerr hopes to use his Warriors' Jonathan Kuminga as backup for when chatting with Kawakami. Kerr touched on the 20-year-old's uncertain future in the Bay. He explained that he hopes to utilize Kuminga as a backup for next season, but needs to see improvement on the young star's side in order for that to happen. The minutes are there for him to take at the backup for next year, he told Kawakami. He's gotta make strides, and he and I talked about it. The number one thing is he's gotta rebound. If he rebounds and he runs the floor, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for him, but he's entering his 3rd year next year. He's 20 years old, got a great future ahead. He's just gotta keep on the same path he's on. But he's gotta make those strides, like I said, on the glass and running the floor, diving in pick and roll. If he does those things, he's going to play more, and that's how you continue to grow and build your game. Kuminga did suit up in 67 regular season games for Golden State this year, logging about 20.8 minutes each time. Kuminga averaged 9.9 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game, while shooting 51.9% from the field and 37.0% from beyond the arc. The issue came in the playoffs, when Kerr elected to leave him on the bench in favor of guys who could impact winning more. I just went with the guys who I thought could impact winning more, Kerr said. It doesn't mean that we stopped believing in JK by any means. It just means that those were the guys we thought would help us win. Put your opinion in the comments, as it is very important for Warriors. I update you at any time with the latest news from Warriors. Help the channel become a member